Well, Thursday night football was underwhelming.
This is a determined Dolphin team coming in here to Jacksonville.
Luckily, the lights shine bright on Friday nights as well. A full complement of games to get your weekend started. The SEC can wait another day. Because right now, it's all about the Friday Night Blitz.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz.
Oh, what a night. What a beautiful night. Thank you, Mike Borish. It was a gorgeous one. Hey, Battle of the Sunsets and just fantastic for football. Week 4 of the high school season. And I just said to Stuart before the start of the show, we have some unbelievable games. This is a great night of high school football. We're going to take you there. Welcome to Week 4 of the Friday Night Blitz. And as of tonight, every team in our area officially playing football again.
Yeah, that's because the Columbia Tigers, the last of our local schools to see the field, played tonight. Remember, they'll be doing it without their head coach this season. Brian Allen decided he's going to take a little step back. He's going to help out behind the scenes, but opting to not do the in-person side of things. He's got an at-risk family member, so he wanted to make sure he keeps everybody safe, which we're absolutely cool with. That's great, smart. But I guarantee his players will be ready to go. We know that about Coach Allen. Hey, new this year, we want you to vote on our Air Engineers Coolest Fans of the Week. You can go online right now to actionnewsjacks.com, vote, and make your pick. We're going to feature the winner later on tonight in the show. Who's going to be the coolest fans of the week? Fleming Island, Bartram Trail, Trinity Christian. Those are our first 3 games. So we're actually going to keep this poll up during these highlights so that you can see how that vote is going.
Well, speaking of the Conquerors, another test tonight. They start the season with Bolles, and this evening it's Columbia on the schedule. Hey, the Gators are on the road tomorrow. We feature a future Florida tight end in our Sports Star of Tomorrow.
And did you tune in to ESPN 690 earlier tonight for the Blitz Scoreboard Show? If you didn't, we're going to show you what you've been missing, one of the coolest new shows that we're doing. Plus, we search far and wide for our play of the week. Where do we find it this week? We'll find out. But first, let's get to the games.
You mentioned it. And it's Trinity Christian Columbia. Columbia with a season opener, former Conqueror Fred Davis on hand, taking some time from Clemson to watch his alma mater take on Columbia. First quarter, Trinity on top by a score, but Ty Wenger gets out of the pocket, delivers a strike into the end zone, ties it up early. Oh, buckle up, folks. This was a fun one. Back comes Trinity. Trayon Webb hits the A-gap, and Trinity is back on top. Failed PAT, though, keeps the lead, 13-7. Second half, it's 14-13 Columbia. Tigers come out swinging. A quick screen regains the lead for Columbia. The Tigers would score and stretch the lead to 21-13. Trinity comes back down to tie it up, and following a muffed punt, Trayon Webb has his number called. He answers the bell, running to the left side to give the home team the 28-21 lead. Conquerors turn on the defense. They come back and win this football game with 15 unanswered. 28-21 was the final in our game of the week. Let's bring in Action Sports Jack's Marcel Robinson. He was out at this one, and it was a dandy.
What a phenomenal game out here at Trinity Christian. Look here. Columbia and Trinity Christian is one of those games where when you come out here, you know there's going to be points, you know there's going to be fireworks, you know there's going to be penalties. You know you're going to have a great game. We got all of that tonight. This one was a close game at halftime, and, of course, Trinity Christian without the top receiver, one of the top receivers in the nation, Marcus Berg, Florida commit, by the way, coming into this game losing the Bolles. All the talk was on, can they bounce back? And they did just that tonight against Columbia. Look, these two teams are great. Columbia without their head coach, Brian Allen, being filled in by their defensive coordinator, Coach John Woodley. Look, Trayon Webb, Ja'Cory Jordan, those are 2 names you know from Trinity Christian to lead this comeback. Trinity was down 21-13 after being up 13-7, and they completed the comeback, and this is a big statement win for Berlin Dermody and his team.
You know what? It was a great game tonight. Our kids fought back. I was proud of them, we're happy to get a win. This first win we've gotten in a long time.
Now, look, as much as we want to give Trinity Christian all the credit for this game, you got to give Columbia some credit, too. That is a good team over there. And being without their typical head coach, Brian Allen, due to him taking a step back because of the coronavirus pandemic, you got to give him credit for playing tough here tonight. Good news is Brian Allen was here in the house after previously thinking that he wasn't going to be here. He was down on the other end of the field, calling plays. And if you know anything about BA, he was loud, and he's still proud of this team. At Trinity Christian Academy, Marcel Robinson, Action Sports Jacks.
Thank you, Marcel. That one lived up to billing. How about this one? St. Augustine won the first 19, but Bartram trails on a 2-game winning streak against the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. Brody Davis, part of that two-headed QB attack, connects with Eli Sutherland. Big gainer, sets up a field goal, 10-7 Bartram. The other QB, well, that's Santino Marucci. Check out him using the legs to break out of the pocket, pick up the huge gain. Remember, Bartram Trail, one of those options for Fan of the Week. Here's Marucci to Sutherland. Check out Diego Rivera. Lodge the ball loose right into the arms of Mark Harvey for the turnover. The Jackets give it right back, though. This ball kind of slipping out of Sammy Edwards' hands. Ben Strong says, thank you very much. Interception Bears. 3 in a row for Bartram Trail. They get it done in the second half, 35-21 the final. Remember, if you want Bartram Trail to be Fans of the Week, go to actionnewsjacks.com/vote. Another option for Fan of the Week?
How about Fleming Island? Let's go there. A pair of 2-0 teams in Clay County facing off Ridgeview at Fleming Island. actionnewsjacks.com/vote, the place to go to vote. TK Kosak gets a short pass, heads up the sideline, strong arms through a prowl, and a group of Panthers, that is. Goes out in good field position. Timothy Thomas finishes with a short 6. I'm just glad we got TK Kosak's name right. I think I said it wrong on radio today. I think we're going to get it right. Ridgeview tried to claw back in. QB Max Monroe under pressure, throws deep and far. Picked off, though, by Devin Grind. Panthers would end up getting a safety off that field position. Kosak at QB throws to Darian Dominic. He drops it and gets it back. Reception, fumble, and recovery. Thomas again up the middle. Panthers grab him, but can't stop him. A little stumble. Don't worry, he makes it. Touchdown, Fleming Island. Golden Eagles, man, they are good. All they do is win 33-10.
Tight contest in that Fans of the Week vote. All right, Gateway Conference title could come down to these two teams. Very good ones. Mandarin and Lee meeting at the corral. Both teams racking up a lot of yards in the first half. Kale Zara, a little dump off to Alvin Gibson. Watch him scoot his way to a huge gain for the Generals. But a little bit later on in the drive, it's Dayon Rawls toting the rock, trying to get to the sideline. But as he's going down, Devron Lewis rips it out of his hands. That is a turnover. Second quarter we go. 4th down for Lee on offense, trying to convert, but Brian Safar able to get in the backfield, and that sack results in a turnover on downs. Late first half we go. Another turnover. This time Zara loses the handle. Whoopsie daisy. There it is. Trey Jones able to pounce on it. Mustangs in business. However, penalties back him up. Here's your last play of the half. Trey Lawrence under heavy duress. Elijah Harris brings him down. Scoreless at the half. So naturally they combined for 45 points in the second half. Lee wins 25-20, and I got skunked on any touchdowns for the night.
You gotta love Friday nights. That's what it's all about. Timing. Bolles solidified its top dog status with a win at St. Aug last week. Tonight, another St. Johns County Challenge. Creekside visiting. Bolles doing homecoming. Social distancing, of course. First play from scrimmage. Daniel Plummer looking deep, and a look at Jack Goodrich. What a grab. Runs away and inside the 10. Huge play. Look how fired up Goodrich is. Jack is loving it. Creekside came to play. Preston Strope, that is, a touchdown machine early in the year. Scored a couple times, now has 10 of them in 3 weeks. Creekside out to a 7-0 lead. Bolles did a lot of their damage defensively. 2 defensive scores. Here's a big play. Gunnar Boree, perfect name for a QB. Davis Ellis goes up and gets it. He didn't score on this time, but he would score later in the game on a big play. This game was tied up at 24 late. Creekside driving for the win. Daniel Plummer's pass picked off by Bolles. Looks like it was Avery Epstein with the huge play. Creekside ball now in overtime. Plummer to, we think it's Jack Goodrich. Could be Jacob Ritchie. Hard to tell. 10 or 80. Knights take the lead. Last chance for Bolles. 4th down, and Creekside's defense holds again. This was a night for defense, and the Knights defense wins the day. 31-24 in overtime.
Wow, big win for the Knights. All right, on the banks of the St. Johns River we go. West Nassau and Bishop Kenny squaring off. One of the prettiest sights we have in our area. Start bottom of the first quarter. Late in the first quarter, that is. West Nassau in the lead.
Baseball playoffs are coming.
Yeah, why not? Crusaders trying to get a touchdown. Can't do it here. Interception by Leandrell Whitley. A nice little return as well before he stumbles down and falls out of bounds. All right, what we got here? Crusaders back with the ball. Bradley Miller rolling left. Finds Andrew Tabor down the field. Look at that. Bounces off and away he goes into the end zone. Touchdown.
So ankles.
Crusaders in the lead 17-14 in the second there, but West Nassau responds and responds quickly. Connor Noble. This is at the 5-yard line. It's now going to be at the opposing end zone. That's a 95-yard touchdown run for the Warriors.
30-21.
30-21 the final score as Bishop Kenny gets the win at home and knocks off West Nassau.
Bishop Kenny's an interesting team. Camden County hoping for revenge against Marietta, the same team that knocked the Cats out of the playoffs last year. This was a good one. Third quarter, Camden up 17-14 with the ball. Looks at this, Josh Brown with a screen pass to Deontay Cole, sidesteps a defender, makes another guy miss, and he's gone for the touchdown. So fast on the turf, 24-17. Next possession, Marietta punt. Wildcats lurking. Brown again, swings right, finds his tight end, Derek Martinez, breaks a tackle and pushes for a big gain for the Wildcats. Fourth quarter now, Marietta trail. Tyler Hughes at QB. We're going to throw it. We're going to throw it deep. Chris Mathis, he's there. Oh, beautiful pass. Finds his way to the end zone, 24-21. Won't be enough, though. Camden runs out the clock, and in the end, Camden with a huge win. Looking good back-to-back weeks. Beat Rains last week, 24-21 W.
Nicely done. Let's head to the beach. Fletcher Senators looking to bounce back after falling to Fleming Island a week ago. They got Flagler Palm Coast this week. Easy to bounce back when you have a consistent guy like Miles Montgomery in the backfield. The Cincinnati commit ripping off a 20-yarder there for the Beach Rats. Then, second quarter, Montgomery scores the only touchdown of the game as Fletcher gets a 13-0 win over Palm Coast.
I said, man, if we get the first snap off, I'm going to consider it a victory tonight because you should have seen us in pregame, man. You had some kids out there nervous, man.
Hey, we love Friday nights, and we expanded our coverage this year. Taste of the ESPN 690 Blitz scoreboard show. That was from last week. We just got off the air doing it again. It's from 9 p.m. until 10 p.m. Live game updates, coaches' reaction, plenty of scores with video feeds coming in from all over the place. Kind of think of it as like a red zone for high school football for an hour from 9 to 10. It was a lot of fun tonight. Check it out on all the video platforms. ESPN 690 Blitz scoreboard show, 9 to 10. It's an appetizer for the Friday night Blitz. And again, you can watch it Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, just like you can our show from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. on a daily basis.
All right, we got some timeout time here for the Blitz, but still plenty of games making their way in as we speak. That's the joy of a Friday night.
It's like election night. Every Friday. We'll take you around the state of Georgia with matchups in Macon and Augusta involving local teams. That is coming up next. Hang with us. We've got some dandies to show you.
We're University Christian.
This Friday Night Blitz.
Hey, Mom, made it on TV, Mom.
Turn up.
You're watching Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz.
All right, a little reminder, we have a vote going for our coolest fans of the week. It could be you. You only have a couple more minutes before we reveal the winner, at least on the 10:30 edition of the Blitz. Go to actionnewsjax.com/vote. Pick your favorite. We've got some good candidates. Get voting. actionnewsjax.com/vote. Welcome back here to the Blitz. Brent Martineau, Stuart Weber. I love the Blitz. Love Friday nights. Got good weather from Mike Burrish tonight. I mean, we can get dressed out a little bit and have some fun with high school football. I mean, it's beautiful, and we've had some awesome games. Lee beat Mandarin 25-20. Bartram Trail beats St. Augustine. Creekside beats Bolles in overtime. Trinity comes back and beats Columbia. Well, what about Sandalwood and RIBAULT?
Another one of those great matchups between two of the best teams in the Gateway Conference. Duval County Public Schools. Can Sandalwood keep the winning ways going as they take a trip to RIBAULT? First quarter, no score. Chris Calhoun, the former Trojan, delivering a strike to Talon Nails over the middle. Road team takes a touchdown lead. Trojans on offense trying to respond. Santana Jackson brought down in the backfield. That is a Sandalwood sack. How about another try for RIBAULT? This time, Jackson going to pass to Tajon Robinson. He makes Saints defenders miss left and right for the big gainer. Unfortunately, well, that'd be as far as they got on that drive. Tough first quarter for the Trojans. They managed to get back into the game, but come up just short as the Saints win at 27-26.
Vikings and Raiders doing battle as Rains heads to Orange Park. Rains up first. Micah McGee gets a short pass, his little dance, heads north. Nobody touched him. Touchdown Rains. That was fast. Vikings defense showed up too. Orange Park quarterback Devin Moore sacked by a crew of Vikings for a big loss. It was a tough night for the Raiders. Vikings QB Carlton Butler had a big week last week. Throws deep in coverage. Here's McGee again. What a catch. Wow. That should be up for our play of the week too. We had some great plays tonight. Same drive, top of the Butler keeps up the middle. 6 more for Rains. 54-0. I thought this was 47-0. It ended up 54-0.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really make a difference when you go from 47 to 54. Let's go north of the border. So far north, it's actually south of the border, the South Carolina border. Ware County at Augusta area, Thompson. Yes, Gator fans, we're all the way up there for you. Third quarter, Ware County quarterback Thomas Castellanos. Watch this from Jerry Wilkins. He's not going to be denied. He's dragging everyone into the end zone.
Like Laviska Chenault.
Ware County, the Gators, go on and get a victory, 45-12. Yes, we had a cameraman in Augusta, and then he drove all the way back here tonight with the highlights. Technology, right? Crazy.
Terry Parker has kept it rolling this season, taking on Atlantic Coast. And this game would be no different. The Braves were first on the board early on in the first quarter. Quarterback Roman Doles chucks it down the field to Daniel Shaw. Oh, Shaw breaks away from everybody into the end zone untouched. Braves up 14-0. So Atlantic Coast trying to catch up. Quarterback Ridge Jacobs. He's coming up here after a little celebration time for the Braves. Pass to wide receiver Malcolm Seaborn, but some good defense in there. 3 out for the Stingrays. Braves back with the football now. Look at Doles. Looking on the run. Locked into Shaw once again. Oh, and makes the catch, then the football misses a couple of guys. Beautiful. Braves up 20-0 at the half, but guess what? The second half, all Atlantic Coast. Sorry, Stingrays, we didn't have highlights of you, but congrats on the win. 21-20. Atlantic Coast comes back in big fashion.
So we just made it to Fernandina Beach before they ran away with the score, taking on Stanton. Second quarter Pirates already up 20-0. In shotgun formation, Cam Miller, little QB sweep all the way into the end zone, and it is 26-0 at that point. Pirates stop the Blue Devils, get the ball again. Look at this hard running by John Flood, just dragging defenders as he goes. Very next play, Miller with the ball, pitches to Flood. Look at him find his way around the blocker. Ooh, there we go. Follow your blocks. Gets it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And last play before the half, Miller with the ball doing what he does best, and that would be finding the end zone. Fernandina Beach with a win over the Stanton Blue Devils. Final score there, 34-0.
Hey, back in Duval County, the Jackson Tigers take on the Wilson Wolfpack. Hey, that, friends, is what we call hashtag Battle of the Sunsets right there. The first play as I arrive. Hey, this is good timing. Fred Gaines scores, and he made it look easy. That made it 21-0 in the second quarter for the Tigers. Tigers about to get more. They've got the ball again, and it looked like they're going in. But how about some defense here by the Wolfpack? Aiden Nichols brings down the QB. Just delayed another score, though. This time it would be a little toss. Ricky Shaw is going to go in motion and make it look easy. Jackson wins big, 44-8 over Wilson.
How cool was it to see 4 local standouts on the field last night at TIAA Bank Field, from the Blitz to the Big Time and the NFL. I set myself up for that mistake. Time for our Sports Star Tomorrow segment. Last week, we brought you Brandon Jennings, right? He's the star in the tomorrow. Tonight, it's back to the offensive side of the ball and a guy who has something, well, you just can't teach. That would be size. That's Episcopal tight end and Florida commit, Nick Elksnis.
Nick Elksnis is a 6'6", 220-pound senior tight end at Episcopal School of Jacksonville. In 2019, Nick had 40 receptions for 756 yards and 8 touchdowns. He was a key player in the Episcopal offense, which traveled all the way to the 3A regional semifinals last year. Nick is ESPN's 5th-ranked tight end in the country, and he takes a coveted spot in their top 300 player list. His physical size makes him a towering target anywhere on the field. He has the ability to scale above defenders and truck over anyone who tries to take him down. Nick is highly sought after by many top college programs around the country. He initially chose Penn State, but in March he flipped his commitment to the University of Florida and joined a very talented Gator team.
Hey, from Friday nights to Saturday afternoon, local student athletes making a splash. Be sure to join us for SEC tonight after tomorrow's Southeastern Conference matchup on CBS 47. It'll be Mississippi State against LSU. Gators get rolling tomorrow as well. We got a big day of college football. Check us out, 7 o'clock tomorrow night on CBS 47.
All right, let's go out to Baldwin. Indians impressive this year so far, hosting Episcopal tonight. Early going, Kevin Davis, first and goal from the 1. He'll punch it in, make it 6-0. Jump ahead, 2-point game in the 4th. Bryce Tompkins clinching it for the home team with a long touchdown to Armali DeBose. Baldwin takes it 23-13.
Hey, gotta love getting video from everybody. Appreciate everybody helping. St. Johns County clash between Menendez and Ponte Vedra. Sharks have been real good this season. They score first in this one. Jacoby Myers hits a running Luke Perez, and watch the finish if you can see it. A little front flip into the end zone. That usually gets you a flag, doesn't it? maybe. On the other end, it's King Benford at QB. This is the first offensive touchdown Ponte Vedra has allowed all season. Ties it up at 7. Before the half, though, Myers to Campbell, Parker for another Sharks touchdown.
Exit stage left.
Yeah, Ponte Vedra gets the win. They're 3-0, 37-10.
How about in Lake Butler, Union County hosting the Interlochen Rams, and away we go. Let's see what the Tigers are able to do. Gary Armstrong up 14, down 14-0. Number 8 playing decoy there. Armstrong rumbles in as Interlochen scores, cuts the deficit to 14-7. The rest of this one, it was the Cortez Slocum show. Here he comes, 21-7, Union County as he hauls that in. They win 49-14.
Providence Stallions, a long road trip to Quincy to meet Monroe Day. This is Dad Cam, Dan Hickenkamp. Thanks for sharing the video out there over in Tallahassee. A great game. 34-28 in the end, though. Providence falls in overtime. Game effort by the Stallions on the road, but they fall just short.
How about one from Thursday night? Brunswick Pirates in Macon to take on Northeast High. After a scoreless first quarter, here comes Brunswick. Amari Simmons around the end and in for the score and a 7-0 lead as Brunswick goes on to get the big win. They take down Northeast Macon 41-12. All
right, that's time
The coolest fans of the week is brought to you by Air Engineers.
It is time to reveal our fans of the week, coolest fans of the week. It is Bartram Trail winning the vote. ActionNewsJax.com/vote. We'll keep the vote going through the 11:20 edition of the Friday Night Blitz. Bartram Trail, by the way, getting the win over St. Augustine, 35-21 tonight. Hey, more to come on the Blitz, including the play of the day. And we want to remind you, there is more Blitz at 11:20 on CBS 47 and right here on Fox 30. You can also watch the show anytime. Catch up to it on Facebook, Action News Jax Facebook page.
This is Jonathan Robinson. It's your boy Jeremy Robinson, and we play for the League Generals. This is Friday Night Blitz. Get with it.
You're watching Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz.
See, I was kind of like a little high school delinquent or whatever you want to call it. So I only got to play 2 games my senior year in high school. But the one game I did play, they had this big 5-star receiver. His name was Daryl Stoneham at Dulles. And, you know, like me, they was like, well, DJ, you going to play this week, so we need you to cover him. And I was like, bet. Went down there, shut him down, locked him up. He ain't had no catches, no touchdowns.
Awesome. Hey, the game didn't exactly go as planned last night. We'll have countdown to kickoff for you Sunday morning, 11:30, CBS 47. Yes, even though the Jags don't play, we'll break down the latest injury news and where the Jags go from here with Cincy next on the schedule. Join us Sunday morning.
The play of the week is brought to you by Farah and Farah.
Oh, we had some good plays to pick from, but how about this? Quarterback Bradley Miller, Bishop Kenny with the ball, runs out of the pocket. Andrew Tabor, pass down the field. Look at the footwork. Whoa, baby. Somebody broke some ankles. There, you know, there was moves there by both players. Tabor gets the better end of it, and the Crusaders win the game, 30-21. What an awesome night of football. Some great games. If you missed some of it early on, we'll do it again at 11:20 and show you some of the biggest games of the night.
And we're going to leave you now with your band of the week coming from out at Bartram Trail High School. The Bears with a 35-21 victory over their rivals from St. Augustine. Have a good night. We'll see you on CBS 47 and Fox 30 in about 15 minutes.
Thanks for watching the Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz.